a professor of African American history that was accused of faking Mexican heritage.
Oh shit.
Oh, here we go again. Yep. An assistant professor of African American history resigned from her post after she was outed for allegedly passing herself off as Mexican. So this is another edition of somebody faking their race. An anonymous essay posted Wednesday on Medium accused Kelly Keene Sharp, with all due respect, please tell me where the Mexican is in that, who taught at...
Stop, just a moment. Say that name again?
Kelly Keene Sharp.
Okay.
Orale, tell me where the Chicana is in that. I don't see it.
Like all the way to fuck Irish, but next, go ahead.
Yeah.
Hey, you said she's an African American studies teacher?
Yeah. African American history teacher who resigned. So now, she taught at Furman University. She's been accused, of course, of faking her heritage by describing herself as a Chicana or an American woman of Mexican descent. The woman allegedly told others that her paternal grandmother was from Mexico. The post, written by someone who said they had distantly known Sharp when she was a doctoral student at UCal Davis, said genealogical records proved none of Sharp's grandparents were born outside of the U.S. or had Hispanic names. Her Twitter account, which has been deleted, identified her as, quote, hashtag Chicana assistant professor of African American history at Furman U, unquote. So the Greenville, South Carolina University confirmed to us that Sharp resigned Wednesday after university officials became aware of the allegations the day before. Quote, all I can say is that we are disappointed to have learned of these allegations. We expect members of our community to be honest in the way they represent themselves to others. So Sharp has been working for the school since August 1st with a biography on Furman's site, which has also been removed, saying she taught African Studies and History at Luther College in Iowa for 2 years. The Medium post, penned by a user called Producing Whiteness, also included screenshots of some of Sharp's 2,791 tweets, including one which she identified her grandmother as her quote-unquote abuela. And she joins a list of academics of lying about their racial backgrounds.
It's definitely a credibility problem because you don't know who's telling the truth and who's not. And the thing, like I think I said this before, I don't mind if you want to jump ship and claim to be another culture, another race, but when you are making money off of it, that's a smack in the jaw right there. When you are making money or exploiting somebody else's culture to benefit your pockets,
100%.
which this woman seemed like she did. She seemed like she's making money off of this, man. That's why I just lose respect for you. I don't mind if you want to classify yourself as Mexican, Latino, whatever, but you are making money off of the backs of a culture that you are lying about, that you're lying about who you are in order to make a buck. Yep. That's not right.
Not at all. Not at all. GPS?
I want to take a moment right now to claim all of my Irish roots.
Hey, there you go. And you can't lie about it either, Mr. Well, I can't say your last
name. Even though I'm drinking an English drink?
That's okay. It's okay. It's all within the same channel. English channel. So.
Even though I claimed African American on the census?
You're Black Irish. So you have no worries, sir, and I can vouch for that with your government name. It's a shame because now you got students that are looking up to these teachers as, wow, this professor is a great professor. They really went through a lot of times. They're very well versed in not only their culture, but my culture. So what kind of credibility do they have now? Zero. Nothing at all. They're probably not even good now to even take your garbage out.
You got to be careful. You have to really be careful when you go up here and start labeling yourself something that is not really you. I mean, it's been a lot of tombstones with professor careers tapped on them because of the simple fact they went out here and they falsified information.
Yep.
Now, if she would have just said that I am a teacher of Mexican studies and African American studies, I would have been okay with that, man. But when you try to sit down and be like, I am I am Latino,
Mm-hmm.
and you're going around and putting that in all your literature, that's when you lie, that shit comes back to bite you 5 times over.
Yes, it does. Do dirt, get dirt.